Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Israel Brief, brought to you by Lay of the Land. I'm your host, Raleen Marks, with today's top stories. Today has seen a significant increase in violence, with at least 3 terror attacks targeted against soldiers across the country. Just moments ago, news broke there was an attempted shooting at soldiers very, very close to Binyamina. This is a developing story and we don't have many details as yet. This followed 2 other attacks during the course of today. One, an early morning car ramming that injured 12 soldiers from the Golani unit, one of them seriously. The driver fled the scene. The car was later found close to Bethlehem, and police and security are searching for the perpetrator. Also earlier today, an attempted shooting of a border guard in Jerusalem, very close to the Lion's Gate entry. Very smart reaction on the scene by Israeli police neutralized the terrorist. His identity has been made public as that of a 40-year-old Arab-Israeli man from Haifa, a recent convert from Christianity to Islam. Earlier today, the Minister of Strategic Affairs, Gilad Erdan, praised the quick actions of the Israeli police, but the European Union has expressed their concern of the increase in violence. And this comes as the Trump peace plan was unveiled in Washington last week, and there have been calls by Palestinian leaders to increase violence against Israeli citizens and soldiers. We also heard from one of the Iranian Ayatollahs, Al-Khamenei, calling for a 3rd intifada against Israel. And while we're not calling this recent increase in violence an intifada, there has been a significant increase in attacks. Earlier today, it was announced that former Prime Minister Ehud Olmert will join Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas for a press conference next week. We don't know where the press conference is to be held, but what we do know is they will both speak about their objection to the Trump peace plan. And Mahmoud Abbas has said that he will travel to the United Nations within the coming weeks to launch his objection to the Trump peace plan. So please stay tuned for details about this press conference. And film buffs around the world and Jews around the world bid farewell to a legend. 103-year-old Kirk Douglas passed away in the early hours of this morning. He is survived by his family, his wife, his 4 sons, and numerous grandchildren and great-grandchildren. But he was a true treasure to the Jewish people. Born Isur Danilovich 103 years ago on the 9th of December in 1916 to Russian immigrant parents who had come to the United States to escape the pogroms in Russia. Douglas was known for being an icon of the golden era of film, starring in Spartacus, The Viking, and numerous other movies. But it was his philanthropy work that also made him an icon, and also his extreme pride to be Jewish and a Zionist, and iconic pictures of him davening or praying at the Western Wall or at the Kotel in Jerusalem. And our prayers, our thoughts are with his family, and may his memory forever be blessed. Those are the top stories making headlines here in Israel. Don't forget that this weekend, if you're looking for reading material, look no further than our website, layoftheland.online. That's layoftheland.online. And while we're speaking about film, you can read Dave Kaplan's article about Quentin Tarantino, who has found a new home right here in Israel, in the hustle and bustle of Tel Aviv. If you miss it on our website, catch it on our Facebook page. While you're there, you can like us or follow us, invite your friends to do the same. Our community is growing and we're so excited about that, and we'd love you to be a part of it too. Don't forget, tomorrow for Shabbat, we're in a different part of the country, so pop us a Shabbat Shalom. We love to hear from you. And remember that you play a vital role in getting Israel's side of the story out to the masses. You can do this by subscribing to our YouTube channel at The Israel Brief. And don't forget, to share our content. So with the weekend edition of the Israel Brief, I wish you all a peaceful, a relaxed weekend. We hope for calm here in Israel. And from me, Rolene, Marks and the team at Love of the Land, Shabbat Shalom.